What is up, guys? It's Ruben from website.host, and today we'll be doing a shared web hosting review for Siteblog. We'll be going from sign up all the way through to getting a hosted website up and running. Let's do this. And here we are on Siteblog's home page, where we can create our own free blog. So, as we've seen with a lot of these sites, there's only 3 steps. We pick a template, we choose a domain, and we start blogging. Cool, so they've got apparently everything we need to start a blog today. Alright, let's get started. So, here, full name. Alright, I will gladly fill in my details. Well, then I think I got that wrong. And we agree. And then we get started, and we have to wait, which we will do. And we land on their welcoming page, as you can see there, welcoming us. So we've got a bunch of categories here. Yet again, I'm still not sure what the category themes is for your website's theme. Very weird, very weird. What are these themes anyways? Themes? But I don't know what the theme around this theme is. They all seem very random. Here's pasta and bread. Here's some spa day stuff. Here's a bird. Oh, it's photography. Wouldn't that go under like photography? Anyways, regardless of that, we are computers and technology, and we will go with that. Hopefully we can find our site again. Here it is. Cool. So let's start editing. And we got a nice little loader here, as always. And here it is. Now let's just change something to ensure that what we are uploading is indeed original. No, incorrect, wrong. There you go. That's more like it. Cool, so we've changed that, and let's just save that and see what happens. Okay, cool. So now we get to choose freeblog.site. So what will our subdomain be? Let's make it siteblog-demo where to host. Alright, cool. Let's save our site. Nice, our site has been saved, and your site will be live at this particular address, which I cannot highlight. Alright, well, anyways, let's publish. Is it ready to go? Yes, that's why I clicked publish. Look at that, our site is live. Here is the website. Ah, cool, let's click on that. Hey, look at that. Up and running, and there's a banner. Well, you know, it's because it's a free site. I suppose that is rather to be expected. I'm pretty sure if we upgrade, the banner gets taken away. But for free, hey, not bad. So we can choose a domain, but I'm pretty sure that requires us to upgrade. Okay, so they have let us know that it is available. We wanted this. Oh, whoa. Did you guys see that? I was still trying to think of a nice domain. So instead of offering us packages, you know, saying okay, small, large, very large, they've decided to rather give us what choice we want. Do we want to pay monthly, every 2 years, or 1 year? Before we upgrade, we have to test our site. So let's just close this for now. Yes, I'd like to leave. And we've got our site up and running. Okay, so if we go check here at the specific URL, let's just copy our address. We can see that it is up with our little free banner. So webpagetest.org and GTmetrix as per normal. We're going to go here. We've already copied our URL, so we're just going to paste that. No, paste. Cool. Now we can start testing. All right. Okay, cool. So our initial load time was 6.6 seconds. That's actually pretty standard for that template. Yeah, repeated view is quite slow, and it's nearly 5 seconds. So yeah, that's kind of suckish. Caching could very well be done, but not to its fullest extent. Oh, that's not a good score. Really not. To leverage our browser caching, not done. JavaScript, not minified. No gzip compression. Server scaled images. Not too much of a difference, really. I'm not going to look into that one too much. This Y-slow is looking real bad. Ooh. Expiration headers not set for a thing there. Gzip, nope. Nope. So a D at 60% and a D at 69%. Looking a little tough. We are hitting, however, the average Y slow, but our page speed score is looking a little bit on the rougher side. Alright, so next step would obviously be let's upgrade and let's see if we can boost up these scores. Okay, because those scores were not looking good. We have to upgrade. So they are indicating we've got the free here, but now we're going to one click and we're going to go to the upgrade page. Alright, so we get here to, we've got 50% off for the year, no, 2 years. So they pre-selected for us that we're going to take 2 years, the most popular choice. I doubt that. I really do doubt that. I think the 1 year is probably the most taken one, because very few people want to actually commit for 2 years, even if they do save $1 extra a month. Okay, cool. So they say that this specific URL is available. Okay, so they probably just took, the subdomain we used, and they're like, okay, well, you know, let's offer it to them. That's pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, so we're gonna rather take the 1 year. We are at least getting priority support, so that's nice. And then we just enter our payment details. Amounts of $71.82 for a year. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest price ever. And then we've got our terms of service, cancellation, privacy policy, etc, etc, and the money back guarantee. I didn't see that part. I'm going to then enter my payment details and my billing information, and then once I've upgraded, and of course waited for them to send me an email that I must call them, and then once I call them, then I can upgrade. Yeah, that whole process, I will bring you guys back. Alright, so I've just made my payments, and now we get, as expected, this payment subscription pending, blah blah blah. So next, wait, get the email, call, and then we can continue. Alright guys, so we have now upgraded. As you can see, the little free sticker is gone, and we are officially on an upgraded site. We've got our domain, which they have so kindly given to us for free. And now we can take a look here, and as you can see, it is up, it is running, no banner, upgraded, and looking pretty good. So next order of business would be, let's take a look at that GT metric score again, and we've got our URL right here. We can analyze. While our site has been analyzed, I just want to mention, right, check this out, with our URL that we are now getting, we also get protection. So we also get site protection. I think this is the SSL certificate or some sort of, we get site protection, which is pretty cool. And that keeps all our registrate information, keeps all of that hidden. So that's a pretty cool thing to get at the price we did get. So I just wanted to mention that. Alright, and the site is still being analyzed. So we're just going to go here and we can take a look at our mailbox. As you know, we get one mailbox free, and we have to choose this one very carefully, because after that it is $5 per mailbox, which is ridiculous. And yeah, so if you guys out there are actually also getting this, just remember the mailbox that you add here is the only one you're gonna get for free, and it is $5 a month after that, which is ridiculously expensive. And I think it's only like 500 gigs of space. You see, okay, y'all, this is now being created, but if you wanted to buy another one, $5. You know what I mean? 10 is $50 a month. No. So we go over here to our GT metrics. It has now finished loading. Quite a high page load time. Well, at least we can see that the gzip compression is now at least done, and the leverage browser caching is also done, along with JavaScript minification, HTML minification. A whole bunch of things are now done. Obviously, the parsing of JavaScript before the page actually is loaded, that's still an issue, but I'm not 100% sure that's the service thing. I believe this is actually more to do with the template itself, so that we overlook. And obviously the server scaled images, because there's not too much of a difference. Obviously it's not like a 1080p and then a 220p image, you know, there's not too much of a difference. So I'm not particularly worried. Our Y slow is damn near perfect, so I'm very happy there. So was it worth it to upgrade? Most definitely. The page load time does seem a little bit high, but this is an initial load. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to webpagetest.org, and then we are going to just also run it here, and we'd actually want to see our repeated view load. Okay, so our web page performance test is complete. You see we've got an initial load of 6.6 seconds, probably just the internet connection that GTmetrix used, or maybe the device that was used. It had like a limiting on it. But we can see here that our compressed transfer, that's actually a C, which is good. And we've got an effective use of our content delivery network. So in that sense, they do pull through for us, and it does make a much better impression. Our load speed is 3.8 for the second view, and our start render is 3.79. It's not particularly amazing, but it's definitely not bad. So for this kind of template and the amount of data that is being transferred through, I am quite happy. Obviously, you know, the further we go into it, you know, the better it can get. And also you have to consider that this is a template site builder thing. You know, there's a lot of small little things that you could change in actual HTML if it was a pure HTML file that you were uploading via FTP or something. So in that sense, I'm quite happy. So moving on to the things that I liked and did not like about Siteblog. Number one, their sleek design. It's an awesome design. I know I've said it before, but I like the design. It is really nice, it's really elegant. It's so soothing on the eyes. You know, a good design, it's a good design. You know, if it's good, it's good, right? The marketplace is pretty cool. Also has to do a little bit with the design, very nicely spaced out, but also the fact that you can even get discount on add-ons. So it's not just a case of, okay, now I'm signing up and I get, you know, 35% off my hosting package. You can even get discounts, even up to 50% on add-ons, and that was really cool. So their template design was really nice, and it was also very easy to use. The fact that you could search the templates, that was really cool. And yeah, so just the overall layout, the fact that you could search, it was nicely divided into categories, made it quite nice. The other thing was the addition of Google Analytics. All you had to do was throw in your Google Analytics ID and it did the rest for you. So it would link up to your site, and it would just, everything, all the power that Google Analytics has to offer is yours. And that was quite nice. That was a very nice integration, and I like that. The performance on the upgraded site. So initially the free site was a somewhat subpar performance, but when you upgrade, you really do get your money's worth. There were a few small issues here and there, you know, things that could have been improved, but overall still very good and very fast speed considering how much data it actually had to bring in. So good performance. Now over to the things that I did not like. I didn't like the weird subdomain linking whole scenario that was going on. I have said it before, it's weird, it doesn't make sense. It just, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, overcomplicating it, but it was weird, you know, and just, okay, now you're linking this IP address to that IP address for that domain, and it's just that weirdness there. I just didn't like it. I wish they would have made it a bit simpler, or just a little bit more straightforward what was actually going on behind the scenes. Because it felt a little bit like, you know, with the click of a button, some genie did something somewhere, and now things are not exactly the same. And, you know, and then there was also the issue to do with the fact that once I now actually added a domain, you know, I upgraded my site, added a domain, then I went and I made the template, and then it just all of a sudden says, no, okay, well, you've got this weird something at our domain, and then all of a sudden it's linked to my domain. And then I was just like, okay, well, I don't remember that happening. And if you've got more than one domain, it just randomly chooses one, so there's no selection there. And if you make one, then you have to go back, edit your stuff, and then reassign it or whatever, you know what I mean? The weird cancellation of services. Okay, so I don't know how to cancel my services. That's the thing, you know, with other hosting companies, it's quite straightforward. You say, okay, do not renew, or renew now. But within there's nothing. And that was weird. And I just don't know how I would actually even stop them. You know, I don't know how I'd stop my services. Maybe I have to like remove my card and see, I don't know. Like it wasn't straightforward and easy. And then last but not least, $5 for a mailbox. That is way too much. That is so much. If it was like 10 mailboxes, maybe, just maybe. You take into consideration we paying just a little more than that for the actual hosting service. Now it's $5 a month for a mailbox. If you were to tell me, okay, $5 for a year, I'd be like, I'd still be like, maybe, you know, because it's a lot of money for a mailbox. You know what I mean? And I really don't think it's that difficult for them to add on a mailbox. I can't imagine that it costs them anywhere near $1. $5 for a mailbox? No boy, no. And that does it for today's review of Siteblog. I hope you guys now have a better idea of who you would want to host your website.